Okay, so if you look in our PE Master course and look into it, you will see that I've already uploaded the entire badminton unit with some questions. I've gone through, I changed a couple things from our last video. When I did free response, I actually uploaded as a quiz. And then just to show you in the text editor what I did it as a quiz, and the questions are actually essay questions. So you look on the drop down box, there are essay questions, and all I had to do is copy and paste or simply type in the question and click on update question at the bottom, and you're able to get 8 of them done. So that was a really quick quiz to do. If you look at the other modules and looking at the badminton crossword, that one probably took the longest to do, simply because there's so many typed in entries. Again, I did it using the quiz editor, and so you can see from the preview how that will look. Again, students will just have to type in the letters, just as similar to what they would do with the crossword puzzles. And then to do the word search, I did do that one as an assignment. They can click on this Google Drive link. The crossword works will actually open. Students can actually then click on this print icon. They can print it. Then they can scan it or take a photo of it, put it in the hard drive. To be able to edit it, they will be able to upload it as a file submission, as a file upload, and then you'll be able to see it, okay? So you can see that we've got that ready. We only have one group ready, but it's good for one makeup setting already. So let's go back to modules and show you that all of the readings have been uploaded. I still need to finish creating these other quizzes. So the trick is, in order to successfully upload this to a student usable file, is that you need to go in and click all of these that are green so they are published. I'm going to show you how to do this and record it, because as we add more units, then we're going to have to do this again and override it. You'll need to do it at every quarter to get all of these files, and that's just going to be a work in progress until we get all of 3 of the 2 quizzes in the assignment added for every single unit. If you guys want to find a YouTube video of the sport being played, it would be really easy to add that in the module as well. So let's talk about how to use this for students. So what you need to do is go to Dashboard, and you're going to come over here and start yet another new course. This is the course that your students are actually going to access. So we're going to call it PE Makeups 2018. Again, it's public domain, so we're going to create that course. And you can see we're back to our blank setting. Now, because we have a master, it's going to be really great. We come down here to the bottom to Settings, and click on that, and come over here to the side to Import Course Content. And scroll up to the top of the screen. You're going to see Select One. You're going to come down here and see a whole bunch of things. Copy a Canvas course. And if you drop on this drop down arrow, you'll be able to see that every course I've ever taught, from advanced research to earth science to honors or science, are all in here. So scroll down here, you're going to see the PE Master course. Click on that. Click on All Content. And because it's all published, it's going to import it. So we're going to click on the blue Import button. And you can see that it's running. It's going to take a little bit of time to upload it. It's something you'll have to be patient with. So it might be something to do at the end of a school day, or it might be something to do during your professional development day to import it. It just takes a few minutes, so be patient with it. I'm going to pause the recording while we're waiting for this to upload, so then I can show you how to make this usable for your students. Okay, so we can see that we've completed uploading the PE Master course and imported it into our student available course. It took about 3.5 minutes to do it, so it wasn't bad. I've seen this take as long as 15 minutes, so don't get too frustrated with it if it seems to stall. So now what we're going to do is just check to make sure our stuff is there. So I click on Home, and you can see badminton reading is here, free response, all that stuff. So one thing that you guys talked about functionality-wise is that you wanted students to only be able to access one module at a time and no more than 4 of these per term. So the way that you control it is by these green buttons, okay? So I would go through and click off all of these ones that I don't want them to get, and it makes sense because We haven't uploaded all the quizzes yet, and we will have to import them just like I showed you one more time. So I would just click all of these off, and so that students are only able to see one module. So I'll just hurry and click those. And so what we're going to be seeing right now is only the badminton course module is going to be available to them, simply because I don't have the quizzes all uploaded on everything else yet. Okay, clicked. So right now this means that the only thing that student would be able to see is badminton. So say you get a student and you guys decide that you can give them this module. What you need to do, the simplest way, is to click on people. They give you their doctor's note. You're going to have to ask them what is their email. So click on people and then just type in the email that they gave you. So my play around email is gsmaurer@netzero.com. I'm adding myself as a student, so I can click next, and it can actually add in the email. Now it's saying that because it's actually looking for a toolschool.edu. You can also add a login ID or the SSID number, so their login, their student login number. And that might be a better or safer way to do it as a teacher. It looks like that's how the Tool School District has their setup. I've used this in other charters, and just the generic email answers just fine. So when you're going to do that, you'll hit next, and then they will be able to go to their email and click accept the course the same way that you will. When they log in, they will see modules, and I believe there is a way to see the student view. Maybe it's on the home screen. Anyway, that would be the basics of how for them to be able to see it. And in that case, when they just go through as a student, the first thing they'll see is the badminton reading. It'll pull up something like this. They'll have to click on this cute little arrow, and slowly but surely, here is all of their reading. When they are done, they can come down to this cute little box that says next. And here is the free response questions. And so they would click take quiz. We'll just click preview. And you can see these are the exact same questions that are in the handout, and they will actually have to type in an answer. BJ, you mentioned that you would be fine reading their graded responses, and so that's how this one is going to flow. Okay. When they're done with that one, they'll click next to be able to do the crossword puzzle, and then they'll be able to click next and turn in the word search. So I hope this recording helps. Let me know your feedback, any kind of things that you want tweaked or fixed. Let me know if you like the way these quizzes are set up so that we can get the other modules completed. All right, have a good day.